Hazrat Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him, once saw a new Muslim praying and weeping deeply before Allah. He said, "We were once like this when our faith was new, but now our eyes have become dry." The meaning behind this is profound. In the early days of faith, a believer's heart is soft and easily moved by the remembrance of Allah. But with time, routine, and worldly distractions make the heart harder and the eyes less tearful. When someone starts practicing Islam sincerely, both Satan and the nafs turn against him. He prays and guards himself, but they don't attack immediately. They wait. Then slowly, laziness creeps in. He begins to struggle even to stand on the prayer mat. His tongue moves, but his heart feels empty. At first he thinks, "I've lost my iman." But he keeps going. Then the enemy changes his strategy, whispering temptations, reviving the old habits and sins that were once left for Allah's sake. Still, he doesn't give up. Every time he steps on his nafs and moves toward the prayer mat, with an empty heart, a distracted mind, and a soul full of doubts. He wonders, "Is my prayer even valid like this? But I have heard. Allah loves your salah even more when you're not feeling it. When you force your tired feet and heavy heart to stand before Him, and after all those inner battles, you still choose Him. That is victory. Because in such moments, your soul is wounded, deeply. And most of the time, you can't even see those wounds, nor feel them yourself. You just know something inside you is hurting, quietly. But Allah sees it all. He knows every invisible scar, every silent ache, every battle you fight within. And that alone is enough. When your connection with Allah starts to feel routine, the excitement fades. But that doesn't mean you've lost your connection. That's what Satan and the nafs want you to believe. Still, it's important to understand, this isn't the same in every case. Sometimes people drift away from the right path while thinking, "I'm doing great now. I'm guaranteed Jannah." But that's not true. The path of a believer never ends. You have to keep going, keep striving. You'll fall, you'll pause, you'll crawl. But don't change the path, because this journey only ends with your last breath. Before that, there's no full stop. And sometimes, when people stop feeling their salah, it's because of the bad eye, what they're watching and consuming. Always remember, the thing that damages your iman, haya, and purity of the soul the most is your eyes. If you're consuming inappropriate content, then no matter how punctual you are in prayer or how much Quran you've memorized, nothing will truly help. You'll never feel that spiritual connection, because every time you try to build a thread between yourself and Allah, you burn it with your own hands the next moment. But the scenario we discussed earlier, when you're protecting yourself from distractions and still feel nothing, that's different. That's not the time to be negative. It's just Satan trying to make you doubt your own sincerity. Keep going, because even when you can't feel it, Allah can. Most of the time, after salah, you stay seated on your prayer mat. You raise your hands, but your mind, heart, and tongue suddenly fall silent. You run out of words, wishes, and du'as. You just go blank. And in that moment, you start thinking, maybe I'm neglecting His power. But no, you're not. It simply means your soul is in need of healing. When dua starts feeling like a struggle instead of a relief, it's not distance from Allah. It's a sign your heart is tired and seeking repair. Because with Allah, there is no such thing as one-sided love or connection. He has told us clearly, "If you come to me a hand's length, I will come to you an arm's length. If you walk towards me, I will run towards you." So with Allah, love is never one-sided. It's always complete, always reciprocated. When you turn to Him with sincerity, you will feel the warmth of His love. Even when you cannot see Him or touch Him in any tangible way, you'll simply know He's there, closer than anything else,